Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today's topic is economic laws and comparison of economic laws with laws of other sciences. The word law is used in many different meanings. There are state laws, moral laws, laws of conduct, scientific laws, etc. We define economic laws under the category of scientific laws because they show a relationship between cause and effect. For example, in sciences, you show a relationship between cause and effect. Like in chemistry, cause is combination of hydrogen and oxygen, and the effect is molecule of water. Just like that, in economics, we also show the relationship between cause and effect. For example, we say that if other things do not change in the market, when price of a product increases, demand for a product decreases. Here, the cause is increase in price and the effect is decrease in demand. So we can say that economic laws are scientific laws because they show a relationship between cause and effect. Features of economic laws. They are a kind of scientific laws as they show a relationship between cause and effect. They are generalizations. Generalization means general statements which are based on the study of some particular situation. For example, if we study the budget of poor families, we come to know that they save less because of low incomes. So from here, we give the general statement that savings depends upon incomes. They are the statements of tendencies of people's behavior. In some cases, behavior of some individual may appear against the general tendency, but still we say these are the statements of tendencies of people's behavior. They are conditional. They are conditional because they are true only with some assumptions. Without those assumptions, these laws can't prevail. They are not 100% exact. They are approximately true because a very large number of factors are involved and all the variables cannot be measured exactly. That's why we call them approximately true, not 100% true. They are useful guide to understand economic events. They are not immediately applicable to the policy because many non-economic, social, political factors attached to economic problems are considered before making a policy. Now, comparison of economic laws with laws of physical sciences. First, we discuss the similarities. Both are the result of systematic study. While making the laws of both the sciences, we collect data in a very systematic manner, analyze the data, and then give the conclusions. So we can say that in both sciences or laws of both the sciences are the result of systematic study. Both show relationship between cause and effect. Both are based on assumptions. Now, differences between economic laws and scientific laws. Economics is a social science, whereas physical sciences are pure sciences. In social sciences or in economics, we deal with living beings. In pure or physical sciences, we deal with dead matter. In economics, large number of factors are involved. Assumptions are made that some factors do not change. This makes our conclusions or laws less reliable. Whereas factors involved in physical sciences are not too large. In economics, controlled lab experiments can't be done because this whole world is a lab for an economist. So we can't perform controlled experiments. Whereas in physical sciences, controlled lab experiments can be done. Economic laws are approximately true. We cannot tell how much exactly we will get the result by applying different situations to different people, or for example, we cannot tell exactly that how much demand will change by a change in a price, whereas laws of physical sciences are 100% true. It is possible to exactly predict the outcome of a situation in physical sciences. Economic laws and laws of other sciences. Other sciences are history, political science, sociology, psychology, etc. These sciences have a common feature. In economics, we study human behavior, while in social sciences, we study human behavior. Economic laws are general statements. Laws of social sciences are also general statements. However, confusions are lesser in economic laws. They are more exact and accurate in terms of money, whereas it is difficult to define or identify or measure the variables involved in other sciences, social sciences. So we can say economic laws are exact in terms of money, whereas personal biases, shortcomings can be involved in the formulation of laws of other social sciences. Economic laws and state laws. Economic laws are not compulsory. State laws are compulsory. They have an impression of command and compulsion, whereas there is no impression of command or compulsion in economic laws. No fear of punishment is there in economic laws. While if you break a state law, definitely fear of punishment is there. Economic laws are general statements and can't be changed, whereas government laws can be amended. Economic laws are universal. They are applicable everywhere. If price increases, demand decreases, and it happens everywhere. Whereas governments are different from country to country. So government laws have a local nature. They are not universal. Economic laws and moral laws. If a person behaves against an economic law, he will not be condemned. Whereas, if a person behaves against moral laws, he will be condemned by the society. Moral laws are either religious laws or expressions of public opinion. So that's why if a person behaves against moral laws, he will be condemned. Whereas, if a person behaves against an economic law, he will not be condemned. And economic laws are universal. On the other hand, moral laws may differ from society to society and from time to time. This is all for today, students. Inshallah, on next Monday, we will have our next lecture. Till then, Enjoy yourselves and Allah Hafiz.